Was that trying to be just pooping it on the nose?
Boop. Yep. That's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Boop.
I'm going to boop you on the head.
Welcome back to the Lousy Show.
Welcome back.
I'm back for another one.
Yep.
My
water attacked me.
That's always fun.
Yep. Decided to go all over the place.
I'm hungry.
Have you eaten today? No? Yeah, nope. You should maybe do that.
I mean, by all accounts, I've been awake for 3.5 hours now. So, probably should have, yeah. For those wondering, y'all have seen in the last 2 episodes of, of course, talking about having the new kid.
Yeah.
With that comes little sleep.
Yeah.
And part of the little sleep, it's not even the fact that it's little sleep. It's more of like, so my wife and I take shifts.
Yeah.
She usually takes the early morning shift. I take the late night shift, and then we both kind of do the, like lunchtime on. But with that, I mean, like she also gets up to pump, so she also loses a little bit of sleep here and there.
Yeah.
However, she goes to bed fairly early. So my shift usually, like late night shift usually starts around 9 and ends at 3. Her shift starts at 3 and typically ends around like 9. The difference there though is lately I've been letting her sleep in. And much like last night, I let her sleep in because she's been, she's the one who, physically carried the child. I think she's earned it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And so I don't think I think I ended up going to sleep at 5:30 this morning.
Yikes.
Yeah. And then woke up at 11.
Man, see, back in the day, like as a teenager, that's when I'd fall asleep, right?
Oh, we could have done it.
Yeah.
Like, no problem.
But now I have like an actual sleep schedule, and like I actually sleep good now, which is fantastic. I actually like it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think part of it, like, well, see, I'm used to going to bed late anyways, but usually like my schedule, I'll usually hop off my computer around like 1:30 in the morning. I'm usually asleep by 2:30 the latest. And I typically get up around like 8:30. That's 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep. Perfect for me.
Yeah.
Now, here's the issue is when you start getting into the waning hours of the morning and you start really like pushing that 4 to 5 hour, like 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning mark, your brain starts going, hey, it's morning. It's not time to sleep yet.
Yep.
And then you try to sleep and then you wake up and you go, oh shit, I've lost my morning. Oh no. And your sleep schedule gets fucked.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the more he eats, the more he like gets comfortable with eating and sleeps longer.
Yeah.
I could just like put him to bed at like 2 and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
But that is not what today's episode's about.
Nope. See, we're right back to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Today's episode's about subscribing.
Yep. And commenting.
And liking.
And sharing. And clicking the bell.
What does the bell do, Sam?
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. He's still doing shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, hey, good for him.
He is still riding that one fucking song, dude.
They talk about one hit wonders, but I mean, that man has transcended time.
Yes. When did that song come out?
That's a great question.
While you're looking that up, I'm going to,
what's this?
Tra-la-la.
Is it Tra-la-la?
I think it is. I know it's Gunther.
It's Gunther. Gunther. No, it's Ding Ding Song.
Ding Ding Song.
Ding Dong Song.
Ding Dong. The Ding Dong Song. What did that? 2004. He's been riding this for 20 fucking years.
Actually, 20 years now. Yeah. Oh, man. Such a good song.
I mean, hey, look, if it works. Teeny weeny string bikini. What is that?
What? Oh, over here.
He made another song?
Oh, he's got a lot of songs. He's just... Are we watching this or are we?
I don't want to get DMAT.
Yeah, we can't play it. Like, so.
Well, okay, we could do like.
If there's a guy that's got one hit.
Wait.
What?
It's time
for
more polka. So you get our reaction, but you're going to hear polka. Let's do it.
Hang on. Do we have a way of separating out?
Nope. Do it. Come on.
All right. I'm just. Why is it a Dutch Bros commercial? Why is it a Dutch Bros commercial? Why is it a? We already spent money there.
We don't need to be reminded.
We don't need to be reminded, especially that guy.
Yeah, especially
I only drink it. Pause it. Yeah, we're not going to sit through the whole thing because it's 4 minutes, but
I just want so first of all, this man was rocking the cleanest mullet before mullets came back.
Oh, yeah. This one was 9 years ago?
9 years ago.
There's no way.
Yeah, it happens. Look, if you know your brand, you know your brand. And this man knows his brand.
He knows his brand, that's for sure. This one also came out in 2004. The video was uploaded 9 years ago.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, that's fair. It is a very grainy video.
I was going to say, there ain't no way this is from only 9 years ago.
What's this, Gold Diggers?
We're not going to. This is not a Gunther episode, okay?
Oh, let us know in the comments if you listen to Gunther as well.
We just need to do a Gunther only episode, apparently.
I would pause that, by the way, because that's going to come through.
I have it muted.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
But I'll do both. ¿Por qué no las dos? What's that noise?
Anyways, today's episode is actually all about y'all.
Yep.
We have uploaded how many videos now? As of recording this,
what, 60?
See? Yeah. If you go back to our actual channel, 62 videos as of recording this.
Yep. Dang. Does that include shorts? I'm assuming.
I think so.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I don't think we have 62 combined Hey Mighty Assholes and Lousy Show podcasts. I think it's like 50,
roughly.
Yeah.
Total.
Or sorry, hang on, Gunther. Ooh la la.
Okay. Yes. We have we combined with shorts and YouTube videos, we have 60 as of recording this 62 videos. And one of the biggest things we said we would do is at some point we would go into the bowels of our videos and read these comments that you all have left, because some of them are actually really freaking good, and then some of them just don't make sense. I don't think we've gotten roasted on any of ours yet, but we'll find out.
There's,
as I said that, I saw you scroll past one and said morons.
I mean,
just keep going. Just keep scrolling down.
I think there's, if I remember correctly, there was two. There was one that somebody thought we were idiots for our opinions, which that's not how that works, but okay. And then yeah, I think the morons.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember one, and this comment was on one of our TikToks, and it said it was along the lines of like Theo Von really out here letting all these white dudes out of their mom's basement or something like that. Like, and I was just like, that's funny. That's actually kind of funny.
That was a good roast. Yeah, that one was a good one. I like that.
Can't be mad about that.
Well, I mean that, and then like you go back to like on TikTok, there was the overweight Jake Paul episode.
I am overweight Jake Paul. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was on here. But you know what? Hey, let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
So
splash.
What the fuck? Anyways,
Gunther got me feeling some kind of way.
You better splash that teeny weeny bikini over there.
Apparently,
we're going to be reading your comments today. So as always, if you have any comments you have on this video in particular, or if we read your comment, we might tag you. We'll tag some of the better comments.
Yeah,
we'll tag you. We'll tag you in the description of this video if one of your comments really knocked it out the park or splashed. We're gonna see what all y'all had to say to us. So again, thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it immensely. The fact that you took the time to comment really does mean the world to us, because it helps YouTube know that you like what you're watching, to recommend to other people. So subscribe, like the video, comment on this one. Comment a green check mark, because actually no, water droplets, because splash. Anyways, let's get going. So this is the very bottom here. This is 4 months ago.
Yeah, as far back as our comments go on our dashboard here.
I appreciate the fact that our very first comment was your wife.
Yeah, so that one was from Lousy Husband Advice. This was episode 3. And so we were a little worried that, like a mob would come after us or a divorce would happen. And so she very nicely said no divorces were filed in the making of this podcast. So,
I'd like to continue here because there's more context to this. As one of the wives, as much as I like to joke, you both are great husbands to us and each other.
I mean, hey, when you're married to the game,
Hey, honey.
Hey, sweetie.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. You want me to wear that teeny weeny bikini out there?
You better put it on right off the top of the phone.
All right, stop. Just kidding.
Anyways, no divorces were filed. I think that was actually around the time, so we talked about this in the last episode. Yeah. About how we hadn't really done an advice episode in a while.
Yeah.
But somehow we still give advice all the time. And that was back when we were really we were low key giving good advice, but at the same time, it was all there was a lot of jokes involved.
Yeah.
And I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure we said some heinous shit in that episode. I'm almost certain we said some gnarly shit in that episode.
I don't know if we said necessarily anything gnarly. I know that's where the potential future merchandise was going to be. Something like we're not perfect, we're just husbands, or something like that. That's it. The catchphrase. So
yes.
I don't think we said anything too heinous. Although, if you want to go back, watch it, and then comment and see if we said anything heinous, then let us know. And then we might do this again in the future.
Next, we have lousy dating advice. Yeah. I've almost always been the one to make the first move simply because I'm not afraid to.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I remember that because we were talking about how guys are terrified of making the first move nowadays.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And coming from Mama Strega, thank you for the comment.
Yep.
That is a very important comment to make. However, that does not address the fact that guys are still absolutely terrified to make the first move because of how, and honestly, since then it's gotten worse.
I mean, not just since that episode.
I'm saying I'm just saying I feel like since then you see a lot more on social media about guys not really feeling comfortable being able to do so.
Maybe that might just be the algorithm showing you that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, hey, that's how the algo works, right?
Yep.
Hang on.
And so we had a clip from the dating advice episode was the next comment. And it's this is at what is it?
At Lextasis.
Yeah, Lextasis 443. Quote, if man tries to avoid suffering, he is already lost, end quote. Making the first move is hard, but so is being alone. Pick your poison. So kind of expanding on what Mama Strega said there. So,
that's fair.
Yeah.
I think I remember that clip. I'm pretty sure I edited that clip.
Yeah, that was all you. I didn't do clips back then. So
yeah. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. I really don't think he should be giving dating advice. Hang on. So one of us commented, we appreciate the input. Who is the he, as there are two of them? Joe.
Make sure he knows it's me. Do you know an at Nathan Kimball 3117? Maybe, possibly.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah. Anyway,
I will say this: if that is somebody from my personal community, I know their tags over their names.
Yeah.
Like so.
Could very well.
Yeah.
Be that.
Could possibly be. Let's see what's your transfers. This was the data dump.
Oh yeah, we need to just watch this clip real quick. Yeah,
show the clip.
This is such a good clip. Oh dang it. Hang on.
Just right click the clip, dog.
I tried and I missed.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, just hang on. Unfortunately, we got the infinite scroll. So
true.
Yeah, trademark Logitech.
Appreciate you making amazing mice.
Hello? There we go.
Still going.
Right.
There it goes.
Let's see.
Now, click the actual. Nope. Right click the actual clip.
No, it's just image.
Oh, is that image? What the fuck?
Yeah, see, it's not me. Not me. Here, let's just do this.
Shorts.
Yeah.
Transfer speed. There it is, right there. Well, I mean, recently, doctors said that when we ejaculate, we're actually ejaculating in like 4.2 terabytes of data every time.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So like
genetic data, yeah. It's crazy.
So we're just spewing code,
brother. I dropped a file this morning, and it was it took a while to download. We'll just say, but the upload was pretty quick.
I think that was our best performing clip, to be honest with you.
On TikTok for sure, yeah. Because that one got like 183,000
views.
Yeah, so that helped us.
Go follow us on TikTok.
Yep, yeah, definitely follow us on TikTok. Links down in the description below. But yeah, so this actually made me laugh. Kind of, that's a funny concept. Cheerio. Thanks at John Solis 5107. Yep.
Thank you. Solid episode, you guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. That was actually our very first Am I the Asshole episode.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And
that was when we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, we were just like, hey, we should expand a little bit and do something other than just a podcast. So.
Little did we know it would explode.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, like a mole rat. Oh, that's I think we said something about like shaving everything off of me.
Yes.
And you said you look like a naked mole rat.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
I have a pair of glasses like that, and they're actually quite good. That's these glasses. You have glasses like this, and they're good.
I want to know. I want to know what brand they are. I want to know where they came from.
Are there name brand versions of these? Because
they have to be.
I mean, yikes. Yeah, we will never get rid of these glasses. By the way.
Those are immortalized right there. Yeah. What did you ever do with the gloves?
They're right down here.
Are they? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I never got rid of them.
Fair enough. Let's see. Lousy burger joints. Okay, so we actually caught a lot of flack for that on TikTok.
Yes, we did, because we were calling out the shittiest burger of all of them, which is In-N-Out, and we will stick to our guns on that. And if you disagree, too fucking bad. So.
Yeah, no, we posted that clip on TikTok, and some of the people were just like, y'all are tasteless as fuck. Like y'all don't like. We caught hell for that, but we're right, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Is it your podcast out here talking about?
Up next we have Lousy Internet Parents. That was a tough episode.
Yeah, talking about Digital Princess and her bullshit. So yeah, and Mama Strega agreeing with us. I can't stand Digital Princess. Never liked her. I thought it was evident from the start that she makes her content a priority over her child, which is. Yikes. Yep.
Yeah. We have a couple asshole comments here.
Yep. So yeah, this is when we started going more deep into Am I the Asshole? So this next couple were from football failures. So.
The whole episode started as a failure because we had a soccer one to start. You remember?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, we are the Lousy Show, so that is how things happen. So yeah, people just replying they're not the assholes or whatever. But and going for it, and people are definitely a lot better at this now, which we'll see a little bit later. If you think that somebody's not the asshole or whatever, let us know. Like, give it a timestamp or at least what story, because like we talk about 4 stories per episode. So yeah, there's a little bit more clarification there. But still, thank you very much for the comment. It definitely helps out.
Yes. For the last story, I will say this is on Respect Me or Get the Fuck Out.
Oh yeah.
Which I remember that story all too well. For the last story, I will say I was also leaning towards everyone sucks here until OP came back from telling the stepdaughter to leave, and the fiance doubled down on letting her stay and asked OP to apologize to her. Maybe they should have had a private conversation after a cool down period, but the fiance was fully on his daughter's side while living at OP's house and on her dime by the sound of it. So he has zero ground to stand on to have the audacity to help with getting rid of OP's cat. So if you remember, this was when they were trying to kick the old cat out.
Oh yeah, and then they like went to dump it.
Yeah, they dumped it, but she like found the cat. Yeah, and also I think they admitted
to it or something like that.
Yeah, it was something along. I think there was security footage or something like that she saw like from the house or something where they did it, but they admitted to it, and then of course like they were trying to double down on that, saying like no, like get rid of the cat.
That's a crazy story.
Thank you for the heads up on that. Oh yeah.
So this is also my wife. When we were talking about horrible drivers, I was telling her about her driving stories. So yeah, she was upside down smiley face and a knife. So I'm still alive 3 months later. So I don't know if maybe she's just slowly planning a hit out on me or what. But
look at the next one.
Here we go. You diabetics don't like fresh food. You like greasy, extra processed shit drenched in nacho cheese. Yeah.
So actually, I'm not a fan of nacho cheese.
Oh, I love nacho cheese.
I like queso.
Queso's good, but I'll take plastic cheese. I'm fine with it.
However, ain't nothing wrong with a greasy processed burger. You can eat my greasy ass.
Whataburger makes their stuff fresh too. So
valid.
So just saying,
y'all would eat anything? No, we don't eat anything. We don't eat In-N-Out. We don't eat trash.
Yeah. We're not raccoons. We don't dumpster dive.
Yeah, trash pandas, if you will.
Yep.
I agree. The fries blow, but the burgers are gas if you like them simple. No.
I'm assuming about In-N-Out. You're just wrong there. The fries are definitely trash. Like they're the worst part there. I maybe if you caught them on a good day, that like In-N-Out burger might be edible, but still, no, you're wrong.
Good thing the opinion of a full-grown man with a septum piercing is irrelevant. Yep.
Wonder which one they were talking about.
Couldn't. So I fully admit I know who commented back on this. It was me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that was not me. Yeah.
And saying it seems like a pretty lousy take to us. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed this, but we lean pretty heavily into the lousy shtick.
Yeah.
So if you tell us a lousy roast, then we're going to hit you with a lousy comment. Like we don't care. Places I know not to go. That's exactly right.
Yep,
that's exactly right.
Norell's a pretty regular commenter, so you're gonna see them on here a lot. So,
yes,
really appreciate your comments. We see them and like them a lot. Well, I don't know why we didn't like that one, but anyway,
we should like all the ones we have on.
Yep, there we go,
including the roast.
He's getting back 3 months later. What the fuck?
Yeah. Love your vids. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
Although we already favorited that one. But.
Yes. Well, we'll get a little like it. I will have to find you a hat to fit your giant melon. Hey, whoa.
We were complaining about giant melons in that episode.
I know. So. Whoa. My hat. Perfect. Fine.
So you got what, 3 posts on that snapback right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I go. No, it's average.
I like to think it's a little above average. Thanks.
I mean, that's how many posts I have. So we have similarly sized heads.
What you don't have though is you don't have the stretch where it's lost fabric and it's pulling back.
You got like an extra 1/4 inch over there.
So
okay, so maybe
I've had this hat since 2016.
Yeah, it's an old hat now.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Anyway, Also from the same episode, Monster makes a beautiful energy drink flavor, ginger bee flavor. Interesting.
I think it had to be ginger beer.
I was gonna say, like, I don't want to taste bees personally, unless it's like honey. But
who knows?
Anyway,
the hand finger. I wonder what the hand finger is. Let us know. Go find that comment. And let us know.
What is it?
Yeah, it's on Lousy Energy Drinks 2. Great vid. Looking forward to more. Calvin and Jude. Thank you.
Thanks, Calvin and Jude.
Appreciate that.
Glad I found this podcast. You guys seem fun. We are fun.
Sutton, I like to think we're fun.
We are definitely fun.
Sometimes. Yes.
The good old
I'm just gonna say it like it is. Our favorite pussy fart.
Yep.
Conquistador saying, I start my day with energy drinks, but I work customer service and I need the extra energy to deal with these people. So I'm gonna say this. As long as you balance out having hydration throughout that, there's nothing wrong with it.
True. Yeah.
But if all you're consuming is energy drinks,
that's not good.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Okay, we have a timestamp. Hell no at 40:18.
Any prescription drug and or have any medical condition at all.
This sounds worse than the damn C4.
I mean, the labels definitely are bad. It's got. I think it was talking about like don't drink it. Drug. Nobody does.
No doctor or licensed health professional before consuming anything like this.
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
Oh, that's right. Not use if you are taking any prescription drug and or have any medical condition. Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't drink Ghost. Just. It tastes good, but
what's crazy is Ghost is one of the bigger ones on the market right now.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, I see them popping up everywhere now. Like I was waiting for a prescription at Target, and they have like protein and creatine and a few other things now, and like actual powder things, like snacks and all this stuff. I'm like, dang.
How the hell do you guys only have 55 subs? Keep the shit up. I could easily see this becoming a huge channel. Thank you for that, Matters. Appreciate that. Also, they are YouTube partnered, first of all.
Yep.
So thank you for the massive compliment there.
I remember when we got that, you were freaking out. You texted me and you were like, "Oh my god!" Somebody was like, because they have like I think 100 something.
Go look
1,000.
at them. Shout out to Matters.
Yeah, shout out Matters.
Yeah, they have 114,000 subs.
Yeah, like and a lot of good Call of Duty content there. It looks like so.
Yep.
Getting good views.
Also, great videos too. By the way, I don't know if you ever watched those.
Nah, never.
Great videos.
Yeah, cool.
So if you like gaming content, check out Matters. Yep. We'll drop them in the description.
We'll at you.
Yeah.
So, good old pussy fart coming through again.
Oh Lord. Okay, this is back from Lousy Reddit advice.
So this is when we went on Reddit and said, typed in advice.
And this is also, we're on what episode of the podcast now? We're on
26 or 7.
This will be 28.
Is it?
I think this is 28.
Yikes.
So this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right. For me, at least, if I ever end up in a situation and I decide to keep the baby when I bring that up to the baby daddy, I'll be fully prepared to take care of the baby on my own. I would like for the baby daddy to be a part of the baby's life, but if that's not what they want, then I'm not going to force them to because at the end of the day, I decide to keep it because I think I'm ready, and it's okay if they aren't ready for all that and not with me, but make sure that you keep the choice you're making, or the choice you're making. That's a very stand-up comment there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you this. What?
For some reason, yours stopped recording. I'm not sure when, but oh well. I guess we'll get slideshowed Joe again.
Well, hey,
for a little bit. At least we caught it in the middle of the episode.
Yeah. We're hi guys. Hey.
Yeah. Make sure I don't accidentally.
There we go.
Yeah.
I would say that's a very stand-up comment. One of the things I think that comes from that perspective, though, is that is very much from the ladies' perspective. I think we're only able to give the guys' perspective as we did in that episode. And ladies, we have a lot of ladies who do watch. So let us know what you're like. Go back to that comment real quick. I'm curious. You just heard me read it. You heard us cover it. Let us know in these comments what you think about that.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to hear what y'all have to say on that.
From the horrible concert experiences, the communication you guys did in the other video was perfect. This one was not so much. I'm wondering, so is that like just like our actual communication, or is that like the communication bit?
That's a good question. Because I think we have great, incredible, otherworldly almost.
Let me cut off your recording again. Moving on.
Come. We have great cum.
We have great cum.
We have great cum. You have to say it with me. You have to. It's
why
we talked about this.
Why do I have to?
We talked about this.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Yeah. Do we have to do this in front of the kids?
Go to your room.
We said we were working on this.
You know, we say we have good communication.
We went to therapy for this,
but clearly we don't.
We went to. I don't care what they say. We went to therapy for this. What? We just throw therapy out the window.
I think I want a divorce.
It was 3 months later. All right. I mean, like
communication.
All right. Fuck you, man. Communication. Anyways. Next up, Circus of the Moon. I'm not a teacher, but I'm friends with a lot of teachers. This story was ridiculous.
That was the 6 month ahead thing.
Yeah. That was a very interesting story to read because I remember that in particular. I'm pretty sure you and I were both like, "How the fuck? Like, how is it you're not able to plan that far ahead?" And we of course, we're not teachers, so we don't understand.
Yeah, I think there was a few comments in here about that, but we'll see here in a little bit.
Yep. We have. Darrell, we have a lot from you, so we're going to breeze through these real quick. Did it do it again? Hang on. Cut here.
We're back. Technology hates us today. So
it's me.
Yeah.
It's always my angle.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. It's going to be longer to edit, but I think it's going to be good.
Okay.
It's going to be real good.
Jumping back in, talking about tattoo terrors here, which was a very fun episode.
That was a fun one. Yep.
First story, she is the asshole for placement of the tattoo. Agreed. That was the one who got on her foot.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the guy with the foot fetish.
Yeah. Second story, yes, the asshole she should have respected to not have a very similar one. So I think it was a he. He should have respected when not have a very similar one of the couple tattoo.
It was the friends that were a couple. Yeah, they got matching tattoos, and then he got one too.
Yeah, almost like identical to theirs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Third story, not the asshole. Asking them would be respectful. And then story 4, not the asshole. They both hated them and wanted them gone, so they chose to change it. All valid points. Thank you for those comments there. Yep. This is where the comments really started taking off. A duck of some sort said, if your partner is against tattoos and you want to get one, break up. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and both of you can find someone that fits each of your ideals about tattoos. I agree, but I don't know. Like, part of me. Oof. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I agree, but part of me says, like, talk it over. Like, don't just break up. Like,
yeah, it doesn't have to be a black or white thing. You know, it's like there's some gray area. So
yeah.
But
I don't know. I that's just me. I feel like if you have good communication, then you'll be good. Yep. September said on Tattoo Terrors. Yeah, it's like breaking a contract of sorts. In a relationship, if you have hardline things you dislike or like it needs to be followed, it isn't like this was brought up in the middle of the relationship. It was from the start. I don't like tattoos. Please don't get one. And she decided to break that. So he probably sees it more as a breaking of trust. That's all correct. Yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. She should just be happy he didn't break up with her there and then. Imagine if he did something she didn't like, which is permanent. People would be crying out, leave him, sister. Yet he gives her all the slack, even compromising on something they are really against, and still she breaks the trust of getting it on the area she knows he loves how it is. How you could flip the gender on this and it would still be the same. The person breaking the trust is the asshole. Yeah. I agree with that last sentence.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I agree with a lot of it. Unfortunately, that's kind of how society looks on certain things. Also, I bring up the whole household man of the house crap. Where did that even come from? It isn't like he said my house, my rules or something. It was an agreement. I remember this. I actually went back and watched that comment. I made that comment, man of the house. And what I said specifically in that moment, I said, it may be a very old standardized version of man in the house where the man makes the rules and the lady follows, which is still a very traditional mindset for a lot of households.
Yeah, some people, that's just how they work.
If you're not from the U.S., it sounds, because it's one thing I've heard is if you're not from the U.S., you don't know what that looks like.
Yeah.
That's apparently something that's a very like traditional U.S. household kind of thing. But that's where that came from. It was not me saying, hey, man of the house, my rules. No, it was saying it may be that way. Yeah. We don't know. So.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Quick question for you. Are we going to read every single comment?
Probably not.
Because we're not even a quarter of the way through and we're 30 minutes in.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, it's also the fact that we did get hit with some good old fashioned technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know what? You pick.
Pick what?
Pick a couple.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Here before 100. Yes. Yep.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Let's see. So from the traffic nightmares, we got Dirty Dove. Y'all are speaking from a point of privilege in the first story. Not every town has a great public transportation system. Oh, I'm glad I picked this one. I have some thoughts on this because I remember this. Not every town has a great public transportation system. Not everyone can easily walk from places, from and to places like to work or home. Sometimes people make mistakes because we're all idiots of the human race. Sometimes people get caught up in situations where they have no other choice but to drive without a license. I don't like that fact. However, the system does give you grace to better yourself. Sometimes, somehow, people have to pay excessive court fees to become legal drivers while they're also trying to feed and house themselves. Some compassion is needed. The law is not perfect either. I hope that doggo is taken care of. So the point that I want to bring up here, y'all are speaking from a point of privilege. No, we're not. Should we regale them about good old where we grew up from in middle of nowhere, Virginia? Keyword being middle of nowhere. There was no public transportation system in our county at all. At all.
None.
And it was a relatively large.
This was also before Uber and all that too.
Yep. Land-wise county. So yeah, I mean, some people would walk. Some people would take a bike. They walked for a while, but they got where they needed to go. So we're not exactly speaking from a point of privilege. I'm not going to get into the rest of it, but I just wanted to bring that point up here real quick. I
want to read the next one if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you are rich, no, the next comment they make. If you are rich, you can easily recover from something like that. Then again, you most likely would not have been in jail in the first place. If you are poor, well, sucks to suck. Good luck on that whole surviving stuff. Let me offer some free advice real quick. If you're rich, you can easily recover from something like that. Maybe. If it's simple as just paying some fees to get your license back, sure.
Yeah.
Then again, most likely you would not have been in jail in the first place. Wrong. If you are poor, well, sucks to suck. I am going to make a very bold claim here, and I'm probably going to get some heat in the comments.
Nice. Still recording. We're good.
Being poor is a choice.
Oh.
I was talking about this the other night, and I know that people are already sparking up their torches. Yep. But I'm gonna talk about this real quick.
Sips tea.
Being poor is a choice.
Okay.
If you grew up in a non-wealthy household, you need to take the initiative to get out and find your wealth.
Yeah.
Not everyone's wealth is the same. Your wealth and my wealth will never be equal because we live two different lifestyles. The wealth of a Hollywood movie star is not the same wealth as a household with 6 figures comfortably living in nowhere, Virginia.
Yeah.
I think the idea of being poor is, I don't want to say some social construct because I hate that.
Yeah.
I want to say the idea of being poor is a poison because it allows you to have an excuse
Okay.
to not go and achieve your own wealth.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we live in a time where wealth is absolutely attainable, but I also believe that the drive to get that wealth is at an absolute low.
Yeah.
For a lot of people. Being poor, if that is not enough to ignite you to go find that, then I don't know what will.
Yeah.
Because that to me is the lowest of the low that you could be. But you are not defined by the monetary value in your bank account. Wealth goes beyond dollar signs.
That's very true. Yeah.
And when someone solely uses being poor as a reasoning here, I disagree with that entirely.
Yeah.
I think you can certainly be a wealthy individual living, in a 3-bedroom apartment. Bills are paid, you're eating good, you can watch your football on your 55-inch.
Mm-hmm.
Your kids are coming home and learning every day. Partner's happy and healthy. You're happy and healthy. You're wealthy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's definitely a difference between monetary and social wealth.
Yeah.
Sure.
You want to look at the monetary side of things? Okay. Can you take care of your bills month to month? Cool. Good. If something happens, do you have money set aside to be able to take care of that? Good. If you don't, figure it out.
Yeah.
If you don't, take the steps to get there. I don't where we lost that mentality along the way, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, that's who knows? Maybe I'm going to catch a lot of hell in the comments on that. We'll see.
That's the take. I like this response to that comment. As someone who drove without a license for 2 years, so from their perspective, if you don't have one, there's probably a good reason. And if he got caught because he caused a wreck, it's his own damn fault. It's not a quote unquote rich privilege thing. So stop playing the victim. So that's from somebody that knows. So yeah.
Clap back. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, keep on moving. And then Dirty Dove came back saying Mini Cooper Countryman is my dream car when you were talking about your car and the horrible drivers. So,
yep.
So thank you for the comments.
Prius too. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and we had talked about in that episode that Tesla drivers are the new Prius drivers. And so,
yes.
Yeah. And that's not saying that Prius drivers are now absolved of that.
Yeah, no.
They're still absolutely part of the problem.
Yeah,
so.
there's a special layer in hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a lot of people saying Prius too. We had a lot of good comments on the Tesla drivers clip. So that was the morons one.
Yes.
Now that might be referring to Tesla drivers.
Could be.
At the RZA, RZA 3030.
The RZA.
We're going to say the RZA. Let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's keep going.
Let's see here. Yeah. Well, they're getting a little bit more specific with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to touch that one. So,
Evil mothers. I like this right here.
There we go.
It's really nice to listen to these stories and then find out that other people had to deal with the same or similar crap during their lifetime. I moved back in with my mom because I went back to school for a higher degree, and I got to tell you, it's been a time. To think that as a grown woman who had lived on her own before, I now am stripped of all my rights and freedom I had before. I am barely ever allowed to go out. I am not allowed to have people stay the night. I need to clean up after messes I had no part in. She's hogging all my documents and any finances that don't come directly from my father. And if I ever do anything that she wouldn't agree with, she threatens to throw out my stuff. The first one to go would be my computer, with which I'm not only spending my gaming time and keeping contact with friends in different countries, but which I also need to work on for school stuff. But she doesn't care about that. Mothers like this only care about control. Fucking men.
Yeah. Hope you're able to get out of that there.
Yeah. Crazy girl. I can tell you this right now. I mean, as we saw in that episode, I got triggered in that episode. Without a doubt, 1000% get out of there if you can, sooner than later. Let's find out some other ones here. It's one of those times we should have vetted.
That's why I brought it up at the beginning. And you're like,
I said we could do whatever. I specifically said that.
Throwing the challenge.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. So speaking of camera issues, go down here real quick. The other guy's camera is freaking out is sending me. He's like a video game character. I'm fucking dying.
That's probably why this is happening, because we're reading the comments and this comment is part of it. Speaking of, still good. I'm not sure why it's disconnected. But
that's a good one.
Which one?
So from Phaedra Page, not only would those kids be afraid to fall asleep, they'd also be hyper vigilant about their mom sleeping, and they'd be waking her up all the time to be sure they haven't lost both parents. And that will extend to family pets, friends, and relatives that may come over for overnight visits. He may as well have taken the kids into the living room and made them watch all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. That'd be a less dramatic way to fuck up their sleep.
Yeah, that was
I remember that. That was fucked. For those who don't remember, if you haven't watched that episode, that story specifically was OP's husband telling sister-in-law's kids that dad, who forever gone, just fell asleep. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's traumatize some children today.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
yeah, we got to talk about this. Yeah, because there's a few of these.
I love how multiple people have liked this.
Yeah. So at Table Scissors 67. So your brothers, right? Not clones? Do we tell them the truth?
I mean, we can. I feel like we have, like, this happens a lot.
It does. I mean, it happened at Dutch Bros once, like recently.
It did. You give them your version.
We are twins born of a demigod. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Devil May Cry?
Yeah. No, we're actually not related at all.
Nope.
We're just two best friends.
Yep.
Known each other 20 years.
Yep.
And we just happen to look alike.
Yep.
So, I mean, we are basically brothers.
Yes.
As far as that is concerned, but there is no blood relation. But the family you choose is often stronger than the family that you're born with. So,
yep.
Good advice there, by the way. But yeah, we're not
advice.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is,
oh yes,
yeah.
Oh, that yes. I was like, that wasn't advice.
No, that was not advice.
No, yes, 100% agree. Yeah, no, we've been friends for a very, 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 very long time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Wait, new favorite YouTubers. Y'all are so funny. Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh yeah, for once the algorithm got it right by suggesting you guys enjoy binging your vids. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you,
Laura.
Appreciate
that.
Very much appreciated.
That was on the very first one. Holy shit.
Yeah, she went back and actually, I genuinely thought you were the same person.
We are.
Like I said, we were twins born of a demigod. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's keep going here.
Oh, this is Thanksgiving when we did the you can only pick 5 things. What's your plate?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I went through and commented, I think, a couple of these. So 9 out of 10 on this one. The green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, brown gravy, ham, and pumpkin pie. And then somebody clarified on the Jell-O salad.
I did read that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one.
Green Jell-O salad is Watergate salad. It's pistachio pudding with marshmallows, pecans, pineapple, etc. Yeah, I've had that, and that's exactly what I believe I was explaining in the video. But I did a poor job of it. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can hear the dial-up sound in my head now, early 40s. Also, it's nice to hear from people who have similar parents in their lives. It's not easy recovering from the mental trauma, I can tell you that.
Yeah, back from the Evil Mothers episode.
Amen.
Yep.
I think it's our best performing episode so far.
Yeah, it's either that one or In-Law.
Let us know in the comments. Do you want Evil Mothers too?
We can do Evil Mothers too.
We've done mother-in-laws.
Yeah, we've done stepmom.
And stepmoms.
We've done moms, of course.
And moms.
Yep.
So would y'all like Evil Mothers too? Let us know.
See another plate, which was another 9 out of 10, by the way.
Ham, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, corn casserole, apple pie. That is 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, it's close to
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Yeah, you know. Man, I miss Thanksgiving.
Honestly, yeah, I kind of want to just make another one just because.
Hey,
but,
this is my favorite Reddit story channel right now besides Smosh. You guys are great. Thank you, Hannah.
That's high praise. Yeah,
that is massive praise.
That's huge.
Get us to all your friends.
Yep.
I'm sure they love it too.
So from the Black Friday stuff, as someone who did work at Black Friday, the only thing that I would say is I didn't like about it was that the retail store where I was working for didn't give like the people who stayed from the morning all the way to the next day, like 12 o'clock, extra pay. So we only got our regular pay. I was so furious. I stayed up all this time for you people, and you didn't give me much, give me extra pay. Just gave me regular pay, and I was so annoyed. But for our Black Friday, yeah. So no, if you're gonna be working people a little extra hard, you got to pay them properly.
Yep.
Because we get paid time and a half plus a full day of vacation technically. So,
Ooh is a type of snack in Eastern countries.
We had asked what ooh was.
Hey from Ireland, hooked on listening to you guys.
Dang.
Always a good day when you upload.
Ireland.
Thank you, Laura.
Was it the redheads that kind of got you there, or what?
I'm not going to give you my very poor Irish accent.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, no, I'm not just going to offend somebody.
Cut that one back real quick.
Let's see. This was the date. Do you remember the date with the racist lady?
I do.
At the
yes.
Korean barbecue place. Yeah.
Yes.
That was from that. Regarding the story about the date from the racist lady, I would have gone after the first racist remark. The idea brought up by a commenter expressing that this guy should have confronted the lady about her racism, or at least told her why he left, is incredibly naive. We, as black and brown people, are not always armed and ready to confront people on their bigotry. It is our job to educate people on human decency. Or it isn't, our job to educate people on human decency. And we shouldn't be expected to risk our safety or well-being at moment's notice when we realize we're in the company of racists. Don't get me wrong. I think there's a time and a place for this type of confrontation. I don't think it's with somebody who's practically a stranger, and definitely not in a setting where the fallout of this confrontation could affect various people around you, not just you. Very well said.
Very well said.
Yeah, thank you, Raven.
One thing, especially reading that, one thing I would love for us to do maybe at some point is for us to, we can go back and get like what we initially said. We should go back and reread some of these stories and see if we still say the same thing today.
Maybe. Yeah, we can maybe do that as like a anniversary or something like that.
Like 1 year anniversary of us doing AITA. Like we'll go back and just pick some of the biggest stories that we read.
Yeah.
And see if our head's still in the same spot where we were before.
Yeah, we could. A lot of comments for engagement.
Oh, I love this. I don't want to mispronounce the name. Juna? I think it's Juna. This definitely looks like a subscription count doesn't match the quality kind of channel. Damn. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that. We do work hard for it. So,
I love the whole communication bit. It's always timed so perfectly.
Irene,
you're at Jim. Don't worry about what he says. Don't listen to him.
Just unsubscribe.
Don't double subscribe. I'll make a separate channel just for you to subscribe again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, you're not subscribed. So anyway.
Our kids are outdoors, sun up, sun down by choice, unless they try to do something different. Then we say no. I remember that.
That was very hypocritical for sure.
Yes.
It's a first time watcher. I totally dig y'all's vibe, but I can't lie though. That was I thought that this was a green screen and not actually two brothers. I've been on TikTok way too long. We're not brothers.
We are the same person.
We are one. Yeah, we just flip back and forth.
Uwu is an emoji type cute face, so when people use uwu, it means like adorable, happy, affectionate, etc. I had to look it up myself to know because everyone keeps asking me in my family.
Well, an actual answer. Thank you.
So my question, okay, so Mathematic Ludwig, my question is this. Do you look like you uwu a lot?
Is your entire family asking you for a reason?
Let's see. Listen, as a 23-year-old who pays all of my own bills, if someone wanted to buy me a tank of gas or pay my electric bill for Christmas, I would cry tears of joy. I'm tired of people getting me pajamas that are way too small for me. I'm not 12 anymore. Amen. Yes.
Good take.
Absolutely. All right. Wait. Going back to saying you have what it takes for content creation in your pocket. Different meaning on the site you use.
Fire.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So Fire is a very good friend of ours.
Yep.
And that's actually pretty fucking funny.
Yep. So going back to the concert one. So this one was a bit of a later comment. The concert seats are kind of hard for me. I recently went to see Elton John, probably within the first 10 rows. I have chronic pain, so I couldn't always stand. So people standing directly in my views sometimes suck. However, I just switched between standing and sitting, or sitting during songs that weren't my absolute jams. I wouldn't say the OP was the ass. So somebody with a good take from the other side as well. So.
It's a comment underneath for me. Communication. Give the people what they want, Sam. They want good. Amazing.
Do they?
Sex? Heartfelt.
What?
That too. Kamehameha. You're not getting it today.
It's over 9,000.
Let me see. Bro, I just got here and y'all already a mess. Look, yes.
I think, what happened there? The evil mother-in-law's episode. Oh, that's because we did step on. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's still recording. Okay.
That was when, so for anybody, you know what? Just honestly, it's one of my favorite clips.
I'll
roll the clip.
Yep. I think I still have the clip cut out.
Probably.
On something. But
let's see. Keep going on up here. Let's see what else we got.
A lot of emojis. We appreciate that.
Y'all should do revenge or karma themed episodes. Okay, so this is actually a perfect example over here. Chloe Rose. Loved the recommendation here.
Yeah.
This is a perfect example. When we say, if you have any recommendations, tell us.
Yeah.
We do them.
Yeah.
Like,
because we did that.
Yeah.
We did it fun. For TLS and for the Am I the Asshole.
Mm-hmm. So let us know. Is there any Am I the Asshole that you would like us to cover? Or is there a topic that you would like us to talk about on the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know.
Let us know.
The giggles and laughing at the beginning of the goof up between stepmom. Yes, that. You just saw the clip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. Hey, look at this. River Darling. Also somebody who so petty revenge stories, but I'll read the first line here. I look for Reddit stories for a bit of company while I work, and you guys are a good company. Thanks. Thank you for being company with us. Thank you for having us.
You're a good company as well.
Yes. Appreciate that.
I've been getting down with Reddit stories lately. I love hearing stories with the updates and the crazies, LOL. By the way, are y'all just friends or twins?
Say it with me now. Demigods. Anyways.
I think you responded to that because I don't think I did that one.
I did. That was me, yes.
Friends or twins, one may never know.
Hang on. Hold on. Rain soaked ghost. I love deviled eggs. You're going in the description.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you already favored it. All
yep.
Right, cool.
Yep.
Sweet.
Let me see. Hang on. I'm with you guys. Not the asshole for getting a similar tattoo as the couple. So many people have similar tattoos. I remember reading this.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. 1000%. There's no reason to be like,
don't be weird.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So. It's your body. Do what you want.
Yeah.
So glad I stumbled across this channel. Y'all have me dying. Thank you. Appreciate it. Millimeter defeater, maybe ugly cackle.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because it's even smaller than a millimeter. So
wow. That's kind of. I know tipping. Oh, here's a good one. I know tipping is a lot different in the U.S., but I didn't know you literally gave everyone a tip. I've never heard of giving a tip to your barber. I believe I covered this in the episode, but I will briefly say it is not a requirement to tip your barber. It is a very nice gesture because they do have to pay their chair rent.
Yeah,
but it's not a requirement. That is something that I've found, especially in restaurants, as we both know, restaurant culture, waiters and waitresses, they're like, well, I live on my tips. Like, well, that is a problem with the restaurant itself.
Yeah, well, and the restaurants use that to their advantage because they'll just pay like $2 an hour
to cover taxes.
And then that's it. So it's it's kind of a shitty situation. Like it can be a pro and a con, but I think overall it's kind of more of a con in IMO. But
yes,
let's see. Oh, and then somebody when we did the little college humor bit,
yes, yep,
asking if they
watch
Dropout.
Oh, this one.
This one. Oh yeah. So
hair grows back. So true. Also, bruises fade. So why not just give the kid a good old fashioned beating and save the money for the haircut? Am I right? Disgusting. But mental abuse, now that's cruel. Public humiliation is not mental abuse. Apparently, terrible arguments. So based WAP. I don't know what you heard us say, but I'm fairly certain that what we went on to say was, and I could be wrong, but we could look at this later. Fairly certain we went on to say that like there are ways to be able to take care of that situation outside of doing that. Like I also even said I'm very much against beating the shit out of my kid.
Yeah.
So like
they probably just heard one little snippet and then immediately.
Yeah, this is keyboard warrior energy right here, and I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, we're not huge fans of that, but thank you for the comment though.
Christmas and Joe's squeaky belt laugh. Hey, come on now. I'm glad you like it. Let's see. Helps with head. Wait. Where did that come from?
Lousy Christmas gift ideas. Helps with head.
Did we just say get head?
No. There was a clip in there somewhere about head, I remember. I just can't remember the context of it.
I don't either.
Well, I might go back and pull it if I'm feeling
We're going to have to.
Feeling frisky. Sam, there's nothing family friendly about this community. I agree. I just said that sarcastically. Thank you, pussy fart. But
right. Let's see. Let's wrap this one up a little bit. We're at the top of the list.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, so we're getting into the more recent ones like Christmas.
You know what? I think this is a great one to end on right here. Also, Laura, hope you guys are having a lovely Christmas. Did spend in the hospital, but thank you.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Yeah, this one, we are absolutely tagging you in the description on this one. Yeah.
So Raina Webb, if you don't know who Raina Webb is, or if that name rings a bell for any, Raina actually recommended the mother one.
Oh, really? That's right.
Yeah, or the mother-in-law, I should say, and we did stepmoms. Yeah. So Raina, you go ahead. You were about to read this. Yeah. You go, do your thing.
Yeah. So in this episode, in the Christmas Nightmares, we did our usual rock, paper, scissors. And then we had thought who's the overall champion. And we had tasked you guys. We had asked, hey, can somebody compile this for us? And Raina stepped up and said, okay, I have a verdict for you. I made a spreadsheet and went back through the intros of each Am I the Asshole video. In parentheses, she put, I'm on Christmas break for grad school and I have too much time on my hands. So, which we appreciate.
Respect.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors didn't become a thing until the traffic video posted on November 5th. In total, there have been 8 rock, paper, scissors games, with Sam winning 5 and Joey winning 3. I look back at the previous Am I the Asshole videos without rock, paper, scissors, and in total, Joey has started the video with his story the first 9 times, and Sam has started with his 6 times. Before rock, paper, scissors, Sam only began with his story once. In conclusion, rock, paper, scissors does slightly benefit Sam if he feels inclined to start the video with his story. There's no significant difference in rock, paper, scissors skill with this amount of data yet. So,
I want you to know how official I feel reading that. That the fact that we have rock, paper, scissors lore for our show is just perfect. I love that. So Raina, thank you.
And so what are you doing? Stats, analytics?
Send us details. We'll pull it up on the screen here. Send us some details. You can send it to, what's our email?
thelousypodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks. Totally forgot that. So
it's on the mid-roll for every episode. So
bang. Yeah. Email that to us. We'd love to look at it.
Yeah.
Also, hope grad school is going well. Since now, as of recording this, you're probably back.
Yep.
I would assume.
I mean, it's the new year, so yeah, probably.
So
So huge shout out to Raina. Yeah, because that's some work. She put in some work for sure. So
yes. And to everybody who wishes a Merry Christmas around these episodes and a Happy New Year, thank you for that as well.
Yep.
We hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well. It's nice to be back in our normal digs.
Yep.
And actually be rock and rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was not. Wow, this is an hour-long episode. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Well, with technical difficulties. But
yeah. But good episode nonetheless.
Yep.
We appreciate all of you for watching and hanging out with us. If you have any comments at all, drop them down below or drop an emoji, whichever one you prefer. Show us your favorite emoji.
Yeah, just your favorite one.
Yeah.
We're not going to task you on any specific one this time.
Yeah, but click the button behind me.
Yep.
Subscribe. Watch the video as well because YouTube recommends it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Later.